Hey, welcome to Always in Stitches What's New video. I'm Cappy. Peter's behind the camera. Say hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter. Thanks for watching. If you've been watching us for a while, you know we do this every week just to kind of give you what's new, what's going on in the shop. We got through the eclipse. That was fun, wasn't it?
That was fun.
Oh my gosh.
I work for the Best Quilt Shop. We just walked out the door and watched it for half an hour.
We did for about an hour. I mean, it was almost an hour, really.
Yeah,
We just
an
stood out
hour.
in front. And it was so cool because we had solar eclipse glasses, and there's a McDonald's across the street from us. And we saw some of the workers kind of standing around outside. And I think they maybe had one pair of glasses they were passing around. Anyway, we had extras. So we gave them glasses. They gave us ice cream. Thank you. I think we gave them. So there was, I don't know, 10 of us maybe out front. And we all got free ice cream for giving them some sunglasses. So anyway, it was very cool. The eclipse was cool. I just didn't know it was going to be that neat. I know Peter even kind of said the same thing. He's like, this was cooler than I thought it would be. So anyway, it was fun. If you didn't get to see it, you're going to have to wait a long time because I don't know when the next one is. I don't know. There's sometimes some places, not all the time. Anyway, they won't be here for a long time, I can tell you that. But speaking of eclipses and things that are kind of make you think of, you know, things being dark and different than what it normally is during the day, we have started receiving Halloween fabric. I mean, it's crazy, but it's not that far away. So we have this panel in that is absolutely stunning. Everybody's loving it. And it's these two really cool black cats on top of, well, there's actually three. And there's a third cat on top of these Harlequin pumpkins. And it is just the coolest piece. I love it. People are just selling, I mean, it's selling really quickly. It also has with it this panel where you can make an apron. Wouldn't that be fun to be like trick or treat night, passing out the candy with your little apron on?
That would be.
And there's oven mitts, so you can make oven mitts. And there's also, and I'm there. I think they're still being cut in the back. There's placemats, so you can get, you can make like a whole table set up or decorate your kitchen for the Halloween, or just because maybe you just like black cats. I don't know. I think it's cool. It's very, very cool. And then it has companion fabric too. So here we have on the bolt this really bold. I love the colors. This Harlequin print is very cool. This silhouettes. Look how fun this is. Just silhouettes of black cats.
But you know, I could see somebody using that for a decor piece.
Oh yeah.
And doing a pillow.
Oh yeah.
Because if I had a black cat, I'd be all over that.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I think the other thing it makes you think of is like there's some cross stitch patterns that when you finish them, this would be a nice little finish.
Oh, for Halloween fabric, for finishing.
For finishing,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a good idea.
Like, you know, a lot of your cross stitch things have some fun stuff. And
how fun would it be to English paper piece with those pumpkins that you just had?
Wouldn't that be fun?
Or to use the yo-yo that Dawn just showed in
Yeah.
the yo-yo video.
Yeah, make a yo-yo out of them.
Instead of a yo-yo tomato, you could do a yo-yo pumpkin.
Yo-yo pumpkin.
Yo-yo pumpkin. Oh, look at those little faces.
Look at
I didn't
this
see the
one.
faces. I did not know that had
Faces.
faces.
Now talk
Okay.
about English paper piece in that one.
No, I do the yo-yo and do the tomato pincushion demo,
Yes.
but do it as a pumpkin. That would look adorable.
Wouldn't that be really cute? That's a
Man.
good idea.
I'm gonna need some of that.
I know. It's just fun.
I didn't
And then-
realize we had that print.
I didn't either till I just now showed it to you.
See, this is why I watch the What's New. I'm just saying.
I do. I have to do it to watch it. There it is in orange. Here it is in gray and black. This is really fun. Look at their eyes. It's such a pretty kitty cat. And here's bats.
Okay, so
Like the bats.
my twin Julie that works here.
Yes, your twin Julie.
She
who's,
is
3 feet shorter than you.
She's doing this pattern.
Is she doing this? That's
Yeah.
Layla Boutique.
Okay, I know,
You know-
but you're holding the fabric,
Oh, she's
of
gonna
which
use-
I was trying to con her into something. Do you know what I was trying to get her to do? You're
make
holding
it
the
for you.
fabric.
To
Nope,
make-
no.
The eyeballs out of that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
You got
that
it.
is
Yes.
so cute.
Yes. And I couldn't get her to do it.
Why not?
I
Is
don't
she making
know.
this?
Yes. And
Oh
I
my
thought,
gosh,
how
yeah,
fun
totally.
would that be
For
for
the
the
eyes.
jack-o'-lantern eyes and mouth?
I'm thinking, yeah. Oh, wow.
Somebody needs to do that out there. I'm just saying.
Somebody in the
And I
world.
won't charge for the idea.
Exactly. That was worth the price of admission. Free.
Yep, that first one's free.
First one's free. Okay, cool. Well, this
Did you
is
show the bats?
I did show the bats.
Did I miss it?
Did I miss
I was
it?
talking.
No, maybe I didn't show the bats. I don't know. We get distracted.
And bats don't get enough glory because
don't.
I
I
want to
love
see.
bats.
I want to see a Santa bat for
A
Christmas.
Santa bat?
Yeah,
Okay.
a Santa bat.
Now
A bat wearing a Santa
I
hat.
have a bat house at my house, and they haven't moved in yet. I'm hoping they'll come back, but it's the brown-nosed Indiana bat, which is like an endangered bat, and they are like right outside my garage door, and it's so cool to see them fly out at night, and they have their little babies in there, and I clean up the dung underneath to water and fertilize my plants because it's really good for my plants and stuff. Bats are good animals. Don't be afraid. Don't hurt them.
I think they're cute.
They're adorable, and they eat so many mosquitoes. It's like they're one of the best critters to have, and so don't hurt bats. They're good.
You probably don't have any mosquitoes at your house if you have bats.
When we have bats, we don't. I
Yeah.
mean, it's really they're a natural bat or a natural mosquito repellent killer. Okay, the other fabric we have is this Layla Boutique. Now, when we talked to you last week, we had the charms, layers, jellies, all the accoutrement kind of pre-cut things, but now we actually have it on the bolt. And that was the pattern we just showed you, was the little Layla Boutique, the one that he was talking about doing the eyes for the pumpkins, using the cat fabric. But look at this Frankenstein pillow. Oh my goodness. I so want that on my couch for the holiday of, Halloween. Is that not the cutest little thing? His little pink
cute.
cheeks say boo, and he's got his little things sticking out. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So this is really fun. I can see kids getting a big giggle out of that. That's just a really cute piece. But fun. This is Halloween, but look, it's pink. It's like pink ghosts, black ghosts, orange ghosts. The pumpkins are the same kind of pinky coral color. There's no spiders, but we have spider webs.
No spiders in the web?
I don't see any spiders, which works because Pam, who works here, is terrified of spiders. So it's kind of curious to me that
I think I would have to get out my embroidery thread and stitch one in the web.
stitch a little black one in there. Would that be cute? Or you could use those Pima pins. We sell those black Pima pins for people who don't embroider. Just draw one on there. That'd be cute.
I think I'd use the glow-in-the-dark thread
that'd be
and have
fun.
some fun on that
That'd be
spiderweb
fun.
fabric.
What a great idea. I love that.
Do like French knots for the eyes.
You're having the ideas today, Peter. Did
I'm
you have
full of
ladies?
I'm full of ideas,
Yeah,
just
you're
not the
full of
execution.
Something. Okay, these are really pretty. Love these stars. These would transfer to so many different designs, and that's a good basic to have stars.
No, I had my Pop-Tart.
Oh, that's what it was. It's
I had a Pop-Tart.
Your brain is like popping because it had a
Yep.
Pop-Tart.
I already had 2 cups of tea and a Pop-Tart.
Woohoo! He's doing good today. Okay, more stars. Loving this. Again, that's just a good basic. I love that green in there, with that peachy coral. That's really pretty. And then I'm a sucker for a stripe always. Look at that. That just says Halloween. I'm loving that. I would totally be using that on a Halloween quilt for a bias binding. So that's your fabric for this week. It's not a whole lot of fabric, but more's coming. We're going to talk about some other things, though. I've got some things to show you in the yarn department. More exciting things happening in yarn and some classes. So hold on. We'll be right back with you. Hold on. Crochet. Crochet's blowing up. I'm just going to tell you, if you didn't know, the art of crochet is taking over. If you used to make granny squares, start making them again, because everybody wants a granny square. We had a gal call today. She's going to come to our Tuesdays and Thursday class from 2 to 4 so she can learn to make a granny square. Hi, welcome. And so, crochet. Kayla's crochet classes, the elephant and the unicorn and the horse, and there's a panda bear and like a regular white bear if you want. We do have the other colors now. We've got the creams and the blacks and the beige and the gray in. We've got the chocolatey brown and some of the other colors on back order, so as soon as we can get them, we will. But now if you don't want a pink elephant, you can have a gray elephant. So Kayla's bear class is June 22nd. There's still openings in that one, I know, if you want to make the amigurumi animals. She came to our staff stitch-in Friday night and helped some of us, including me, try to do this. I'm not sure crochet is my craft, but I'm going to try. I'm really trying. And then she has a newbie class where you make a little octopus, and he's sitting on my desk, and I need to get him out here.
Is it I said octopus, but you said jellyfish.
Well, jellyfish, octopus, it's a little ball looking thing. He's just as cute as he can be. He's as cute as he can be. And it's a beginner class. So if you haven't done amigurumi before.
I like the jelly octopus looking creature.
I do too.
I'm gonna say jellyfish because it's a nice round head.
It is a nice round. I think she said jellyfish, and I can see crocheting little dangly things to come down them, or even putting ribbons on the bottom. It'd be really, really cute hanging.
Hanging in the nursery.
Hanging in the nursery. Oh my word, it'd be adorable. Hanging above my desk. Hello. So anyway.
Well, you wouldn't just be able to have just one.
No, I wouldn't. I'd have to have a whole village of them in all different sizes. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be neat.
Kids' room to make them like big, large, medium, and small, and have them hanging above. That'd be really cute.
Okay, do a jellyfish. What are the things with the flags that you
Mobile.
hang? Bunting.
Bunting. Oh yeah.
Jellyfish bunting.
That'd be even cooler. Yep. Too many ideas this morning. But anyway, June 22nd is the bear class if you're wanting to make these. These others have sold out. I've encouraged her to rerun the classes. I think she will. So just be patient with us to have enough room to have all the classes. And then her newbie class, which is the little jellyfish, octopus, whatever you want to call it, that one is in May. And then she's also offering how to crochet class where she's starting a blanket. So check out the website. Lots of crochet options, lots of yarn. I'm going to show you some new yarn when we get to the back. So remember, when I talk about yarn, we're going to go back there too. The other thing I want to talk about is there was a Dorset button class. Let me show you the picture of that. So these are Dorset buttons. If you've never seen a Dorset button, you take a circle and you wind and weave thread around it, and it creates what's called a Dorset button. This is an ancient craft, quite honestly. It happened around the turn of the century, like the first century, no, not the first century, but 1800s, late 1800s. People in Dorset, England made these buttons, and this was how buttons were made for a long, long time. That's the only way you had a button, was if you had a Dorset button. So in any case, this class has been opened up for 3 more people, but those spots will sell quickly. Jamie's classes are always outstanding. She's also got a new one coming that's just a makeup day. If you came to that makeup day, you could probably get these made then. Local Yarn Shop Day is April 27th. Yes, that's a Saturday. April 27th. Local Yarn Shop Day. Oh yeah, look, it says it on the little card here, if I just paid attention. So this is the project that you can sign up to make. This is a yarn cozy for a cup. We're putting it on this little thing here, but you can put it on a Starbucks coffee mug, or even just one of your coffee mugs. It's a little cozy for a cup.
Ankle warmer.
Ankle warmer. Yeah, you can put it on your wrist if you wanted to. But what happens is there's 2 sessions, 10:30 to 12:30 and 1 to 3 o'clock. And you can make this yarn cozy in either one of those sessions. But here's what we found out. We've also got another free pattern. Now, okay, let me say this before I talk about the free pattern. As your sign-up fee for signing up for Local Yarn Shop Day, you get the yarn and the pattern to make this yarn cozy. That's what's included in your $10. If you want to sign up for both sessions, you can make a Barocco cowl from the Barocco Yarn Company. You'll get that pattern for free if you buy the Barocco yarn. But some people want to just hang out all day and stitch. So sign up for both sessions. You'll get the whole day. You can buy a lunch from Banter's next door, so you don't have to pack a lunch if you don't want to, or pack your own. And if you sign up for all day, you'll get to make one of these as well too. So it's just some different options to think about how you want to take that class. Then the other thing that's coming back, and I don't have anything out here to show you about it, is we have a barn quilt painting class. Now, we've not had her here since before COVID, but what she does is a 2x2 square, like this, 2-foot square piece of wood that is good enough quality you can hang it outside. That if you seal it, you have to seal it. She tells you how to do that. But in the class, you will paint a barn quilt. And it's super fun. We had her come and do just a session just for our staff because it was such a cool experience. And people love it. People love it. So if you want to take the barn quilt class, her classes have always sold out. We've not had them since before COVID, so I feel sure this one will sell out. It's on the website. Don't wait. Be sure if you sign up, you choose which pattern you want to make, because she brings those all ready for you. This is a walk-in class. All you do is show up, shut up, wear beige, you're in. It's just that simple. So don't miss that barn quilt quilting class. That's June 7th. And then the other thing that I want to tell you about is our Stitch Away. Our Ships You'll Want to Stitch Away will be May 3, 4, 5, something like that. 3, 4, 5. I think it's the very first weekend of May, and they'll be. It's already signed up. It's sold out. There's no tickets available, but it's happening. So if you signed up for that, don't forget, you got to go. We're going to be sending you some emails about that. The good news is we're going to do it next year as well. So 2025 is already on the books. We've got the rooms reserved. It's ready to go, and be watching because we'll be registering for that sooner rather than later. So that's what I wanted to talk about with classes and local yarn shop day. And now we're going to go to the back and see some new yarn. So I'm back in the yarn department and the cross stitch department and the hand embroidery department. That's kind of what's in the back end of the store. So when you come in, the way it's laid out, it's all fabric and quilting and sewing machines. And then when you get towards the back, it's more the handwork and things like that. So lots to see. If you haven't been here before, plan 2 or 3 hours. Honestly, I have people show up and they're like, I had no idea it was this big. It is, and you want to have time to really enjoy and see everything, so don't hesitate to allow yourself a fair amount of time if you do come to visit us. But this is exciting. This is the new Just Cross Stitch magazine. I'm sure they covered it in their floss tube. If you're not watching our floss tubes with Peter and Lenine, you got to start watching them. They are a hoot and a holler. Peter's behind the camera with me, but when he gets with Lenine, she gets him in front of the camera and gets him in trouble a little bit. She's ornery. But anyway, this magazine just came in. It's so pretty, so many good patterns in it. It's not even that expensive. It's $10, and it's worth that just to get the charts that are in it. There's one in particular that the staff showed me this morning that is just beautiful. I think I'd buy the magazine just to get this. Look at this. Look at this really pretty.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Is that beautiful?
Yes.
Holy moly. I don't know
Yes.
if it's the fabric or the stitching or how that gets made.
It's the
but
stitching. It's full coverage. So it's the stitching on that one.
that is stunning. Somebody, please make that for me. Actually, for my husband. And my husband would absolutely love that.
Yeah, he would.
He's a veteran and he loves stuff like that. So anyway, this is a really cool magazine. We've got quite a few right now. They will sell out. I'll tell you right now, they're going to go fast. But if you want one, we can get you hooked up. Okay, then I have to show you a brand new sample that Janet just brought in. Hi, how are you? Good, good. A new sample that Janet just brought in, and it's really pretty. Matter of fact, it's one of those, as sad as it is, things disappear from our store. And this would break my heart if this one went away without her. It's just too beautiful. It is just too beautiful. So look how pretty this scarf is, I'm sorry. So she has really taken it to a new level. This is mohair, the Barocco Ariel mohair. And, well, I didn't put on there what they used. So this is the mohair that she used right here. She used this variegated one right here. Ariel color mohair. She used this one. I know that's what she used. It's got the variegation. And then I believe she used the vintage with it. We got to put that on there. But they can tell you which yarns she used to make this fabric. Isn't that just...
Oh, and she put beads on it, too.
And she put the beads in it, and she said that's super simple. She has a class on Wednesdays that could help you with that. Mondays is a beginning knitting class, so I wouldn't come for that one, but come to the Wednesday class if you want to learn. Or the local knit shop day, local yarn shop day. She'd be there to teach you that. And honestly, putting these little beads on is not as hard as it looks. I've done it before in knitting, and it's actually fairly simple. But it just elevates that scarf. It's beautiful, and Touch-A-Vision.
It's so soft and so warm.
It's like
nice and cozy.
It feels like silk, and I realize it's
It does.
not, but it feels like silk, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it does.
just so
And the
pretty.
drape, by putting that
The drape.
mohair in there, it just really adds to
Yeah.
the drape of it.
Look at that, how it does really drape pretty. So, beautiful piece, beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm really excited for that. I would suggest come in and we'll help you if you want to get the parts to make that in some other colors, especially with all this mohair available too. Like, you know what color I'm going for. Blues and teals and smokes, so that would be really, really fun. Okay, summer magazine. Oh, and now, so the Lori Holt yarn, we were super excited about it. We have some more colors in, so let's go look at the Lori Holt yarn. So now we're back at this little area where we have the Lori Holt chunky thread is what she calls it. It's really kind of a sport DK weight thread of yarn. It's cotton. It's stunning. We've added some colors. There's some lavender that's in now, and some coral, and some greens that we didn't have.
There's the lavender.
Yeah, this is just.
Where's the coral?
It's this down here.
Oh,
Kind of a
in the
pumpkin-y,
basket?
corally color. And there's this one. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. The light probably doesn't show it as well. And then we've added some more green. So we've had several people come in and just buy the whole collection. Just buy one skein of everything. Anita, who does our crochet classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 4, she used, I think, this color and made the most beautiful doily. When you see doilies, they're always so tiny and fussy and just single threads.
Very thin,
This
delicate.
This had a oomph to it that was so nice, and it would be lovely. It would just be lovely. I think it was very pretty. I was surprised. I gave her, big surprise, teal and pink to make another one so we could have a sample. So you'll be watching for that. So I'm excited about this Lori Holt stuff. We've got another gal, somebody called and said, hey, I want to learn how to make granny squares because granny squares are Lori Holt's thing. We've got a panel here where you can make a little bag to carry stuff in and zippy things. So there's a panel right here, and that's what that panel converts into when you sew it all together. So the granny square, as I said, is just huge.
It's huge. They're doing Riley Blake's using this yarn, and Lori Holt. They're using this yarn to do granny square bunting, where you crochet a bunch of granny squares to make a bunting.
Oh, that
and
sounds
string it
adorable.
across. Yeah.
Well,
Brand new.
There's on Instagram, and I
Can't remember if it's on Riley Blake YouTube or
Lori
Holt's channel. I feel like it's Riley Blake.
Might be because they're her distributor for
Yeah.
Lori Holt. There's also on Instagram, and we don't have it here. I don't even know who could teach it. Well, Anita could teach it. I know who could teach it, but they use sewing weight thread, and they make 1-inch granny squares.
The micro.
It's amazing, and they're making like blankets out of these 1-inch micro granny squares. Stunningly beautiful. Just, the talent out in the world is just kind of amazing when you really look at everything can do. Okay, let's see if I got everything on my list. I think I do, which is a little short today, short and sweet, but that doesn't mean we don't care about you. We still appreciate you so much. I know I'll probably get comments, it's not long enough, I want to see more. So Peter will plug in some pictures so you can see what's been going on, because we're always taking pictures around the store of things happening and samples. Better yet, you comment, you tell us what's going on in your life, and then we'll have something to talk about next time when we shoot this video, because we figured out we're international. It's like when Peter sat down today to answer the comments.
Hi New Zealand, hi UK.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm going to go into Chicago. Pam, who's one of our coworkers here, is going to go with me. We're going to be up at Chicago at what's called the H&H event, and what that is a retailer event where we go in and we shop with all our vendors for fabric and yarn and pattern designers and all that kind of stuff. It's 4 days in Chicago. That'll be a whirlwind, and so we'll be sure and have pictures of that event so you can see what happens when we go up there. But we're kind of excited to go see what's happening new in the industry. So we'll see some good stuff then, I'm sure. And that's an international event, so I might see there's some other shop owners that we are connected with across the pond. And I might get to see some of them, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So that's all that's going on here at the shop. Keep watching our YouTube channel. There'll be fun things going on. We'll be giving some stuff away here pretty soon. I'm waiting on some things to come in before we really promote that, but don't stop watching. We're going to be here every week and look forward to chatting with you again. So happy stitching.